Alright people, we're back. Yeah, camera's up there. We're back. Yeah, doing another what if, yeah. And this one, I'm sorry, is all I gotta be wondering because of the first one that I dropped to this, those 8 ancient animals, yeah. What if Megalodon didn't go extinct? Now I'm hoping, I'm begging that this motherfucker tells me how they went extinct, because I'm sorry, something like that. How the fuck, what got rid of that? How did they die off? There's enough shit to eat. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, let's get fucking in. Let's see what would happen if they never went extinct. Let's fucking go. I'm ready.
Would you ever venture in the ocean if you knew this creature could be lurking beneath you? It's twice the size of a T-Rex.
Hell, yes it is. Jesus Christ.
Its jaws are big enough to crush cars. And it can swallow multiple humans at a time.
Megalodons are the next level
this
shit, man.
Ancient beast is called a megalodon shark.
You know, what a name as well.
And if it had never become extinct, it would have a surprisingly large impact on our lives.
Would it?
How would it change the way we use our oceans?
Ships and that. Fuck that.
How big of a threat would it pose to people? And what are the chances that these creatures have been hiding deep in our oceans all this time? This is What If. And here's what would happen if megalodon sharks had never become extinct. Over the years, reports of megalodon sightings have emerged all over the internet. A lot of them claim that these giant sharks never went extinct, that they've just been hiding in the deepest part of the ocean.
That we can't go.
The Mariana Trench. Now, you can't dive down there to check for yourself, but scientists say there's more than enough evidence to debunk these online accounts.
Okay.
If megalodon sharks were still around, we'd definitely know about it by now. Our oceans would be a lot more dangerous.
I don't fuck with the sea people. Not at all. I'm sorry. I'd rather
Here's how we know that megalodon sharks haven't been hiding from us this whole time. For starters, if megalodon sharks still roamed our oceans, the last place they'd be going would be the Mariana Trench. Megalodons were warm water mammals, so the frigid temperatures of the Mariana Trench would make it impossible for them to survive there. Plus, if these enormous sharks still existed, we'd be finding their signature giant bite marks on other large marine animals. We'd also most likely have found at least one carcass or skeleton by now, but that hasn't happened. The only remnants we've found of these prehistoric monsters are their teeth, and we've found a lot of them.
We haven't found nothing else.
The reason megalodon teeth are so easy to find is because they produced a ton of them. Unlike humans who only produce teeth during the early stages of life, sharks continue to produce new sets throughout their entire lives, losing their teeth almost every 2 weeks. Their teeth would sink down to the bottom of the ocean where they would likely be fossilized. Most megalodons would go through about 40,000 teeth in their lifetime. That's a lot of remains for us to discover. But because we've never found an intact megalodon, there's still a lot we don't know about them. Here's what we've been able to find out so far. Megalodon sharks first showed up about 16 million years ago, and they were a dominant predator in the ocean. Measuring anywhere between 10 to 18 meters, these giant beasts preyed upon anything from fish to dolphins and even whales.
It was the apex.
Then, about 2 million years ago, they disappeared off the face of the earth. And scientists aren't exactly sure why. One theory is that they became extinct due to decreasing food sources and increasing competition for that food. Another, more intriguing theory is that megalodons simply couldn't adapt to the cooling ocean temperatures, and that their prey kept moving to colder waters to escape them. Regardless of the reason behind their extinction, you can't help but imagine how different our oceans would be today if they had survived.
Oh yeah?
It's estimated that a megalodon ate about 1,100 kilograms of food each day. If they were still around and eating that much, then there'd barely be enough large fish left in the ocean for us.
See, no.
That wouldn't be the only problem.
I'm sorry, I was making a point of not fucking pausing, but. Listen, hear me out, yeah. Hear me out. My man just said 1,100 kilograms of food a day. So a ton. A day, yeah? So, a ton a day. You trying to tell me that humans don't eat more than a ton of fish or ocean life per day? There's fucking 7 billion of us. Am I just chatting shit? Because I'm sorry, but what? Brother, how is there any more fish in the sea? Because we're fucking eating them all? Is the fucking question. I mean, there'd just be a little less if they were megalodons, you know what I mean? Megalodons ain't eating the equivalent to what humans eat in a day. Come on now, I'm not taking it. I'm not being as stupid, am I? Or am I? Let's finish the vid.
For the fishing industry, we could also see megalodons tracking fishing boats and stealing the fish they catch, just like some killer whales do. With ocean temperatures warming up again, megalodons would be thriving and reproducing, resulting in even more of these giant mammals in the water. That would spell trouble for maritime shipping operations, cruise ships, and even beachgoers. Megalodons gave birth in warm, shallow waters, so a nice recreational beach swim could become very dangerous for us. What would our planet look like if no animals went extinct? Maybe one day we'll be able to bring old species back and find out. But that's a story for another What If.
Nah, but let's just go back to the fucking. He also just said they'd be reproducing, etc. I just don't get why it would be such a scary thing if the megalodons would reproduce, because don't do great white sharks and big sharks not reproduce? Why would megalodons reproduce faster? You know what I mean? This is why I'm just saying, like, I don't know, man. It's fucking, it's sus, man. It don't make sense to me. You see, this is why I do the what ifs. It's not a nice feeling, but I don't know what the fuck's going on. It's just like, how? Yeah, no, where did they go? I'm sorry, I don't agree with the food thing about how there would be less fish in the sea. I'm sorry. Surely humans just eat more than that. I'm sorry, like, surely. Come on now. Come on. Mad ting, man, mad ting. Yeah, I'm leaving this one slightly frustrated, but in a good way. You know what I mean? I like asking questions, man. Yo, if you fucking enjoyed the vid, if you're fucking mindful like me, if I'm just chatting shit, like the video anyway, subscribe to the channel, because there'll be more. There'll be more of a lot of stuff, man. It's been a blessed one. Peace out, people. We'll be right back.